What's up guys, my name is Josh from Working Aussies Homestead, and in this week's video we're going to show you how to get these guys out in the tractor and on your green grass so that way you can start raising them on pasture. Let's just go ahead and jump into day one. Alright, so first day is going to be really simple. We're going to be putting this chicken tractor out, and as you can see here we are actually moving the chicken tractor with the truck. And that's just simply because I made it too big. Not that I made it too big, but I made it too heavy, and I was being lazy today, so I'm gonna move it with the truck. And basically day one, we're just getting everything in place. We are going to make sure the tractor is ready, make sure that the feed and stuff for them is ready, and make sure you have your crates ready for tomorrow. That's what we're doing because we're putting them out on Saturday. But whatever day you're putting your chickens out, you want to make sure that you are prepared and ready for it, because it can be an extremely stressful situation for the birds. So the less stress, the better. The less stress, the better. So just keep that in mind. Now that we've got it in place, let's roll on to the next day. All right, guys, first day in the tractor, and these guys are doing really good. Look at how big this guy is. This guy is huge. He's starting to get full feathered. You can see the feathers coming in on his neck, and he's just looking really good. Nice big wings, and you can see they don't have many feathers underneath again, because that's how they regulate their body temperature. So if it was colder, they'd need more feathers. But they're doing really good. We just put them in here, and for the first 3 days, I do 3 days, some people do 2 days, it's up to you to decide. But for the first 3 days, they'll stay on the same patch for 2 days. So that's 6 days in total that they'll stay on the same batch, or they'll stay on the grass. So let's see, first day, 2 days, second day, 2 days, third day, 2 days. And then after that, we'll move every other day. So very simple. They are running around and free and having fun. So let's roll into the next day where we just check on them and make sure everybody's doing good. All right, we're on the next day and we're just coming in and checking on them. Look at those happy faces. They're just doing so good. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna keep the same feeder and the same waterers in here. That way they've got something that they're accustomed to. It's not a full change all of a sudden. If you are going to put the food in a different container, maybe a bigger container, I would wait until after the 2 to 3 days that you keep them in the same spots, and then you can change them out, and that way they can be accustomed to that. So that's it for today. We're going to roll into the next day and talk about something else. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So excited. So this is the last day that they'll be in this spot. This is the second day, last day they'll be in this spot. Then we'll move them one more time, let them stay there for 2 days, and then they'll be going to every other day. So that's really all we're doing today. I gave them food, I gave them water. The other thing I'm gonna do is the heat lamp that's right here. I'm gonna unplug it today. It is much warmer, so I don't think they'll need help today. But that's what we're gonna do. So moving on to the next day. All right, guys, it's now the next day, and we went ahead and we moved the chicken tractor today. As you can see, there's a patch of new grass there, and you can kind of see the line where it's already started to burn the grass, just because it's not all green. So that's what you're looking for. You're gonna move it past the point of where they were. New grass, old grass, new grass, old grass. And that's basically it. You move it every day. I'm gonna run them one more time on a 2-day cycle. So that'll put me at, what's the day? Wednesday. So tomorrow's the last day. So the beginning of the next video, the first day of the next video, that is going to be the next cycle. And then after that Friday, it's gonna be every day. You're gonna move them every day. But they're doing really good, really happy, a lot of movement, no losses, fresh water, fresh feed. So let's go ahead and move into the next day. And I think, yep, tomorrow's the last day. Let's go ahead and do the last day, guys. All right, guys, we are on the last day of this week, and these guys, look, they're looking happy. They're like eating and they're been running around. It's great. But I want to talk to you today to end this series of this week with something that probably you're not thinking about if you're new to this, or you might be thinking about it, but you just don't know what you want to do. And that is, what do we do with dead chicks? Chicks don't make it all the time, and so they die. So you have to figure out what you're going to do. And so there's two things that we do here on our homestead that may benefit you, or one of them may benefit you, but it's something to think about. Thing number one is, if we have a dead chick, we simply just put it in the compost. We rotate it into our compost every time we rotate our compost in, and then that way it can decompose and be wonderful compost to put on our garden, wherever else where we need to put it. And hopefully you get your compost up hot enough, and it'll kill that disease, and you won't have a problem with it if the chick had a problem with a disease or anything like that. The other thing that we do is, if we lose a chick and it's clean, and by clean I mean it didn't die of any disease or terminal illness or whatever. Let's say it got trampled by the other chicks. Let's say that it got cold. It didn't come back to the rest of its peeps. No pun intended. Then we will feed it to the dogs. Our dogs are getting raw fed, or working our way to getting raw fed. And so having a chick to kind of show them the ropes, if they need to be shown the ropes, works out really well. And so what we usually do is we check the bird out, make sure we've watched these birds very closely, and if it looks like it's gotten trampled, or make sure it doesn't look like it has any illness, then we'll just throw it to the dogs, and the dogs will eat the whole thing and be no problem. And that's basically what you do when you feed it raw. So those are the two things that we do with dead chicks on our property. You can do whatever you need to do with it, but keep in mind that you will have chicks that are going to die. So don't be surprised by that. All right, guys, that was it for week 4. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you share it with other people. Hit the bell button for notifications for when the next video comes out. And until next time, guys, we'll see you in the next video, which will be week 5. So we'll see you then, guys. Bye.